Yeah. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the energy. Y'all tuned into the Link Up featuring Symone Stanley, Lord Brunson, and yours truly, Tone DeShields II. You feel me? Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We really do appreciate the love and the support you guys have been providing to the channel, man. Again, the content doesn't move without the people. So make sure you guys continue to stay active in that live chat. Continue to stay active in the comment section. Continue to stay active on the socials. Again, you guys are truly a part of this ecosystem, a part of this community we're building here. And this thing don't move without y'all. So we appreciate y'all. Again, this is the Link Up. And we love to bring y'all great sports, Eagles, NFL content. Let's not waste no time. LB, how we feeling, big dog?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm constantly refreshing every social media app, looking for respect to be restored on my quarterback name. I'm looking for people to. Damn, Mike Evans expected to miss 3 to 4 weeks with that hammy.
Not looking good for them Buccos.
Not looking good. Not looking good.
We gonna get to that though.
Yeah, we gonna get to that. I mean, I'm just looking. I'm looking, man. You had people at halftime was talking real crazy about Jalen Hurts, and like they take every opportunity to talk bad about him because y'all know it wasn't his fault. Y'all know he was out there just running the offense that was that was given to him to run.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know it wasn't his fault. So they took the Eagles' sputtering offense as a chance to take a dig at Jalen Hurts. Anything they could do, they'll try to do it, man. And it just was refreshing to see Jalen Hurts yet again shut up so many people, man. And it wasn't just Jalen Hurts. It wasn't just Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts is the coach. Jalen Hurts was getting the most criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts should rightfully so get the most praise for the way that game ended and that 19-point comeback. A lot of people made plays, man. A.J. Brown made critical third down after third down catch, making guys miss, showing y'all that he should have the ball more. Saquon Barkley, even though he was contained, he was extremely happy for everybody. You know what I mean? He had key blocks. Fred Johnson, wow. You know what I mean? Jordan Davis, he made some money. He made some money on Sunday. You know what I mean? It just so much praise to go around, man. And you know, and Jalen Hurts is one of the guys at the forefront of the praise for me. So I'm just looking at everybody just look stupid. That's what I've been on. I've been looking at people look stupid. Doubting Jalen Hurts is getting you where? Nowhere, but looking stupid. You know?
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. It's at a point now where it's almost inevitable. But Symone, I got to get your instant thoughts, your instant reaction. Just walk me through how you feeling right now. Walk me through just the overview of what you saw, and then we'll be able to kind of peel the layers back piece by piece.
I am so happy. Obviously, we knew this game was going to be a test in so many different ways. And I knew this offense was going to respond. I knew we was going to run up against a brick wall. Our backs were going to be against the wall, and I knew the offense was going to respond. So I'm just happy to know Jalen is willing to have those conversations that need to be had mid-game. We know Jalen is like very, he prides himself in, being able to stay poised and cool, calm, collected. And he always says winning is the only thing that matters. So it's just good to know he was willing to break character according to him mid-game and do what had to be done, even if it resulted in, somebody feeling embarrassed or, but I'm just so happy. I mean, like, I knew we was going to win this game. I knew this offense was going to open up at some point. We just had to see that continue and to carry over. And Jalen said after the game, like, this isn't just a one-time thing. Like, they're putting emphasis on, explosive plays, getting everybody involved, AJ and Devontae. AJ showing all them teeth, man, in that post-game press conference. AJ back, happy again. Like, everybody's feeling good. Jordan Davis, it's just so good to see Jordan Davis, like, get those moments because he's always doing the things that go unnoticed. So it's just always good when he has, like, that big shining moment like that. I mean, I just couldn't believe the game, y'all. Like, I was working during the game.
I know. I felt bad.
Yeah, so I couldn't, like, be fully tapped in. But once we was down 21, was it 21-6 when we was driving?
It was 29-7.
Yeah.
No. When we were driving for that final touchdown that we got.
Oh, 21-26, yeah.
Yeah, so when it was 21-26, that's when I was able to fully lock in. So I'm like, Lord Jesus. But that game was just crazy. But I'm just blessed. It happened.
Yeah,
That fourth down to Smitty was crazy. I was
that
going
was.
But that final drive, I just felt like I just knew we had won that game. Once we got it 21-26, I'm like, I know this team. Like, they're gonna win this game. They're not gonna put themselves back into a position to win and not close it out. Like, that's just the confidence that we can have in this group. And like they were saying themselves, they knew when they lined up, they were blocking that field goal. Like, they have the same confidence because we've seen them do it. We've seen them be in different positions and find ways to win.
right.
Yeah, that Jalen Hurts confidence, it bleeds over to everybody else. There's something about having a leader that is unflappable. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter. This dude can balance plates on a string in a hurricane. Like, he has that level of calm. And Jalen Hurts says something in the post game when he was speaking to Pam Oliver. Shout out to Pam Oliver. She's been doing it for a long time. They had a conversation briefly, and one thing that he emphasized is that he kept saying, we did this entirely to ourselves. We put ourselves in this position. And I'm paraphrasing, of course, but he emphasized the fact that we cannot continue to play safe, and we cannot continue to play not to lose. And that stood out to me because when you think about the play calling, that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like they're running the most conservative offense that they can run. And I understand, when you win the turnover battle, 9 times out of 10, you win the game. But Jalen Hurts' whole point is we're too good. Our defense is too good. Our offense is too good for us not to take risk. Playing it safe is not going to get it done. And I think, and he emphasized in the post-game press conference that this is not going to be something that's just going to be a flash or a blip. We're committed. I'm committed. We're not settling for anything less than what we did in that second half. So when you think about it from that perspective, right, how safe they've been playing it from pretty much week one up until halftime, how do you guys expect the team to build off of that second half explosion, at least offensively? Because I think defense has been pretty steady. They didn't have their best game against the Rams in terms of run defense. I think they actually were pretty good in pass coverage, all things considered. But run defense was a little bit of a problem. I expect that to be better. But when it comes to the offense, based off everything Jalen Hurts said in his interview with Pam Oliver, his post game at the podium, how do you guys expect that second half explosion to translate going forward?
I think everything he said is a complete indictment on Kevin Patullo, man. Everything he said is a complete indictment on Kevin Patullo. What I mean by that is that we cannot continue to play safe. These are things that Jalen Hurts know. You know what I mean? These are things, he didn't just come to this conclusion. He knows what happens when you go out there and take risks. Like, why would you not take risks? Our defense has given up 7 points in 3 games in the second half this season. 7 points. And 7 of the points came from a blindside hit that caused Jalen Hurts to fumble the ball. 7 points in the second half of games. Why are you not taking risks with this type of defense that can hold you down when you could come back 19? That's all Kevin Patullo, man. Like, they don't want to throw Kevin's name under the bus. That's why everybody keeps saying we.
Jalen was talking to him in that interview. He was talking to him, but like, you know what I mean? He was talking about him.
That's why everybody want to say we, and this is what Kevin Patullo gets, man. This is exactly what he gets. I find it disrespectful to even coach like that if you're Kevin Patullo. Like, why aren't you opening the offense up? Are you listening to what people on national TV are saying about Jalen Hurts? Are you one of the people that don't think Jalen Hurts can do what he just did in the second half of that game? You know what I mean? Are you a closet Jalen Hurts hater? Why would you try to hold the offense back in that manner if you're the offensive coordinator, knowing that these guys just put belt to ass to soup? The same group. It's the same guys there. Knowing that these same group of guys, like playing as safe as Kevin Patullo was playing, it ain't do nothing but get negative press on Jalen, negative press on AJ, negative press on the offensive line, this, that, and the third. I think that they carry it over by continuing to believe in themselves and understand that Kevin Patullo is not qualified for the job. He just ain't qualified for the job. They got to understand that they have everybody's worked somewhere where the manager was dumber than the guys. You know what I mean? Kevin Patullo is the head chef that can't scramble eggs. They got to do it on their own, bro. They got to do it on their own. I never seen what Jalen Hurts did by talking to him on the sideline. Jalen benched him.
Did you see the footage? That footage was telling because
I would have been scared.
Patullo was sitting next to Jamal Singleton. They sitting on the bench talking. Jalen Hurts walked up and he bending over, kind of looking at. It's almost like you talking to somebody else saying, "Yo, like, what's up with your man?" Like yo.
Hey, no. I feel like he got with Singleton. Like both of y'all, watch out, man. Move out the way, man. Both of y'all get out the way.
Yeah, he was definitely talking to both of them because you could tell the way he was.
Both of y'all get out the way, bro. If you're not going to
get out the way,
I think that was after the Dallas Goedert touchdown. After that touchdown, because he was hype after that. He got back to the sideline and he was just like talking to him like, "Yo, we can smoke these niggas. Like, what are we doing?"
Yeah, like, and if you're not going to cook, get out the kitchen. Get out the kitchen.
Let me see if I can find it.
We spend all this money on this offense to be scared to let the pans burn. What are you doing? Why did it take for us to get into that situation to line A.J. Brown up in a 3-by-1 and isolate him on his own side of the field and let him go to work on Emmanuel Forbes? they trash. These guys can't guard A.J. Brown. Dude's trying to tackle A.J. Brown.
So if you see this for real, that Chiefs defense is.
All I'm just saying is we can't be like, oh, close game. We're gonna beat them because we was in close games.
No, I'm not saying that's not what I'm getting at. I'm saying you play two teams who haven't figured out. You play three teams who haven't figured out how to get a single combined win. You know what I mean? You play three teams that just cannot win right now. I'm not sleeping on the Bucs. I think the Bucs is one of the better teams in the NFC, no matter who they played for real. You know, but my thing is that I don't have a lot of faith in Adoree. I think Sterling Shepard could get off on Adoree Jackson if he's starting.
So they said Adoree and Quinyon are banged up right now.
Both?
Yeah. So we really got to see when that practice report come out today. But yesterday they were saying Adoree and Quinyon were both in question.
Jesus Christ. That means Keely Ringo might play.
Can it get worse though? Let's be real.
Vic Fangio said today.
Bro, Adoree and granted, Adoree didn't have the worst game on Sunday. He didn't have the worst. That was actually one of his better games, believe it or not. But the way Adoree been getting just worked, I just can't imagine it being any worse than that.
So
I guess what I'm trying to say is the bar is so low.
Adoree's been bad, but he hasn't been that bad.
He hasn't been that bad.
There's worse. What I'm saying is Adoree has been bad, but there is worse. Is all I'm saying. Like,
okay,
we've only given up 7 second half points. I don't think he's been that bad either. Yeah, he's given up some catches.
Now,
I mean, that's the Fangio philosophy too. Like, that's the Fangio philosophy. Bend but don't break. I mean, look, I will admit.
All I'm saying is there is worse out there than Adoree Jackson. That's all I'm saying.
It's Keely Ringo.
And Vic Fangio
that's why he couldn't beat him out.
Vic Fangio said Keely Ringo is going to get his opportunity, and that's what he told Keely recently.
Well, guess what? It's not like Keely got to deal with Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? You asking Keely to deal with Sterling Shepard. So it could be a worse situation for Keely to come into a game. It could be a worse situation. He could have been dealing with Devontae Adams. But and speaking of that game, let's double back. Because we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. There's still some things from that Rams game I want to address. Quinyon Mitchell shadowed Devontae Adams in week 3, right? And he was aligned across from him on 27 of 34 routes. That's 79.4% of the game. It was the first game of Mitchell's career where he shadowed a receiver on at least 60% of their routes. Mitchell matched up with Devontae Adams in coverage on 22 routes, allowing just 2 receptions for 12 yards on 5 targets. Adams' only other reception came on a 44-yard touchdown against Reed Blankenship. Quinyon Mitchell had Devontae Adams in the gulag. He couldn't do nothing against that man. Plain and simple. And on top of that, Zach Bond and Jahir Campbell graded really high in that game. Zach Bond got the game started with the interception, setting up the touchdown. Jordan Davis had the game of his life. It was just one of those games where I look at this defense, another dominant second half performance. I got to look at them and say to myself, is this defense continuing the trend from last year, or do you guys see this just as a different version of what we're doing?
First of all, Quinyon, y'all heard Devontae Adams before the game. Hopefully I show him some stuff he ain't seen before. Yeah. He done seen it all. That's Super Bowl champ. Come on now.
Well, he caught him slipping on a defensive pass interference on a double move.
Okay, but
on
still.
On a nice little rocker step. He caught him slipping.
That's okay.
Devontae Adams ain't the old Devontae Adams.
He not.
He can still get busy though. He's still better than a lot of.
He can, but
he burnt Reed Blankenship. And Reed
that was Reed. That ain't
Reed need to tighten up though.
Here to your point about that, Reed completely botched that situation in terms of his depth. He got caught up ball watching.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't ball watch when you were slow as Reed.
Exactly. You got to get enough depth. So no matter what happens, everything's in front of you.
You exactly. You can't ball watch. You know what I mean? And he almost got caught ball watching again, but he got his hand in there, and he was able to break that one up.
Yeah. Now, granted, Devontae, he did push off, and that shit was egregious. It was egregious, but it is what it is. He scored on you, and I saw some people try to say AJ pushed off of a what's the boy name? Darius Williams for the Rams, number 31. AJ did not push off. My man flopped like with the best of them.
Bro.
He deserved an Oscar, an Emmy, a Tony, a Grammy. Get this man the EGOT. Like
he should have got flagged for that flop. Wasting the ref's time even looking at that shit.
It's lining up beautifully for us, man. We take care of the shorthanded Bucks. It's about getting that number 1 seed, bro. I mean, the Giants just started Jackson Dart. Mm-hmm. Man, we got to go out there and put pain in now.
I'm glad you brought that up because remember, when the season was beginning or when the schedule came out, we talked about these first 4 games being crucial in terms of opponents in your conference, your division, right? Like think about it. You had a rivalry matchup in week 1. That's gonna matter in the long term for your division. You had the Chiefs, a Super Bowl rematch. That game come with its own set of emotions. Then you got Rams and Bucks. Those 2 games will come down. That's gonna be crucial. Hey Symone, I be catching you.
No, because you just like my dad. My dad be hitting his B's hard. Anytime he say anything with a B that start with a B, he be hitting it hard. And I just pick you be doing that too. Bucks or Buccaneers.
What can I say, man? What can I say? But I did it again. See, but nonetheless, I look at this and I say to myself, yo, these are crucial games that we talked about, that if they can get through these games, we flying through the season. And I'm not saying things gonna be sweet, but I'm just saying like those first 4 games was very important when it came to the just starting the season off right. And we said to ourselves, if we get through those first 4 games, even 3-1, we in good shape. We got a chance to get through them 4-0. And I look at the games coming up after that, and I say to myself, I look at these other opponents, and I'm not remotely afraid. You got after the Buccaneers game, you got Broncos, Giants, Vikings, Giants. Then you got a bye week. Then you got Packers, who exposed themselves. They exposed themselves against the Browns. I saw that game. I've been trying to tell.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that game because I didn't see what happened.
I've been trying to tell people about Jordan Love. Just wait on it. He's going to throw the game away. He's going to give the game. He's good for that. He's good for watching the game.
You know what's not being talked about enough though this year? I know everybody keeps saying, "Oh, the Browns are a quarterback away."
Yeah, their defense is nasty.
The Browns are a quarterback away. I saw footage of that game where Myles Garrett beat somebody so bad off the line of scrimmage.
He said, "Run, Jordan!"
The tackle starts screaming for his quarterback, like, "Jordan, run!" After Myles beat him. Run!
I didn't see that.
They coming. He coming. Like that defense. Like
what,
bro? He was scared for his life. Jordan, run!
I wish I saw that.
No, seriously,
there was some crazy like clips that came out of this Sunday.
No, it was.
That part,
was.
and then Aaron Glenn.
Aaron
running.
Glenn, yo, I fuck with Aaron Glenn, yo. I know they lost, but did you see that?
That
Did you
was
see what they did?
I didn't see that.
hilarious.
I didn't see that.
Yo,
They said Michael Penix was crying when he got not benched but had to leave the game. They said he was crying. You got Aaron Glenn.
Why you had to leave the game? Because they lost 30-0, didn't they?
Yeah, so
Yes,
they
to the
said that
Panthers.
Michael Penix wasn't benched, that, you know, it was just cleanup time. But
That got
when he
benched.
walked off the field, he was crying.
that got benched. Like, yo, the
Dak
videos
got benched. Carson Wentz put up 48.
well, technically, Carson put up 14.
Oh, the defense scored all that?
Isaiah
Yeah,
Rodgers
Isaiah
scored
Rodgers
two.
had 2 touchdowns.
What?
He had a pick 6, and he had a fumble recovery, and he forced the fumble. He punched it out, picked it up, took it to the crib. He had like
That's
over
that-
100.
That's that Eagle stuff. That's what we do, bro. We put emphasis on punching
Giving
the ball
everybody
out.
confidence.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yo, listen, he had like over 120, 130 yards and just return yards on 2 touchdowns.
Man, I don't know why. I ain't gonna even talk about it. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's
for
we
Don't
we
even
passed
talk
that.
about
We
it.
passed
Don't
that.
even-
But I will
don't
say
do
this: Isaiah Rodgers recorded the highest PFF grade of all time. Nobody's ever recorded a perfect grade. He played the perfect game.
Yo, they
perfect
put
game.
Jackson
No
Dart out
Dart.
there against the Chargers. Jackson Dart going die. The Giants are not going to win a game this year.
yeah, I don't necessarily like Jackson Dart coming in this early just for like his health. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't agree. I don't agree with benching Russ. Like they make it seem like it's all Russ' fault. I don't agree with
Dart
that.
is
I
going to
don't
get
agree.
abused. Like,
You heard Malik
with
Neighbor
his
say, right?
schedule.
What will Malik Neighbor say?
After the game, they was interviewing him. He had his sunglasses, chewing his gum and shit, looking
I
ignorant
don't,
as
I,
hell.
I don't like him. What would he say?
Yeah, I don't really like him. I like him as a player, but not as a. But anyway, after the game, they asking him, "What do you think the problem is?" He said, "I don't know. Chewing gum. I don't know. I know it ain't the quarterback. I know it wasn't DJ when he was here. I know it ain't Russ. I don't know what the problem is."
That's what he say. He said all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I'll
gotta
show it to you right
tighten
now.
up.
Hold on.
He said, "I know
Yeah,
it ain't the quarterback. I know it wasn't DJ when he was here. It's Dable, yo. He hate Dable.
Just say it. Just say it. You saying everything but it. You already caused a discourse in the locker room by saying what you saying. Just say it at this point.
But he know that they're not going to trade him. They're not
Well,
going to
just say leadership. Then instead of all that, just be saying it starts from up top. Leadership.
Yeah.
Peep this. I'm about to play this shit for y'all.
You can't say it's Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was somewhere cooking.
Daniel Jones cooking. They said Thomas Booker had a sack this weekend too.
Take a look. Take a look. It ain't the quarterback.
Hold on. There you
It
go.
ain't the quarterback. Same outcome when we had DJ at quarterback. Take a look. Take a look. It ain't the quarterback. So
What do you think?
What is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Everybody know better than me.
Is it the play calling? We'll take 3 more.
I don't know.
I know that dog bad, boy. Like, what I do?
I know I'm tired of losing. It ain't the
I'm
quarterback.
about to pick Jackson
Same
Dart up
outcome
on
when we
fantasy.
had DJ at quarterback.
Yo, he said it ain't the quarterback. It wasn't DJ when he was here. It ain't the quarterback. I'll tell you that right now. Yo,
You can't say it's Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones
gave
got the
Dan-
number 1 seed in the AFC.
yo, you gave Daniel Jones a competent offense and a competent coach, and all of a sudden you got Daniel Jones looking like
Daniel Jones about to be a legit Pro Bowler if you keep it up, or all Pro probably.
he gonna get a
We never
contract. He gonna get an extension
Yeah,
because all he's doing is just going. I mean, he's playing very well, but he's running the offense. He's running the offense and he's running it efficiently. Jonathan Taylor running like a madman. He had one
they're
of the
gonna trade
craziest
Anthony
runs.
Richardson too.
Of course, Anthony Richardson is a career backup from this point forward. It's over for him.
So
It's over
what?
for him.
It's a lot of questions these other teams got to answer, bro. I'm trying to figure out what they gonna do. Y'all know I'm in Atlanta. What the Falcons
man-
gonna do?
Oh, let me tell you, Symone. My man Reds texted me this morning, getting on my nerves, talking about I don't think we ain't on the level of the Detroit Lions yet. I'm like,
Who is
what?
we? The
So
Eagles?
the Eagles, yeah. My man was in there talking with. Got on my nerves this morning.
Because of what? The Ravens fumbling and bumbling and turning
That's what
over
I'm
and doing
saying, bro. That's
dumb
what
like
I'm
they
saying.
always do.
Ravens
These
ain't got no
teams-
defense. Ravens can't play
Ravens
defense.
always, just like we find ways to win, Ravens always find ways to lose. They're the
We got-
opposite of the Eagles.
we think we got all of these problems. Then when you look, first of all, the Lions lost week 1 to the Packers, who just lost to the Browns,
and then beat up on the Bears.
Right, and beat up on the Bears, the same Bears that beat up on Dallas. Everybody got issues. Who beat up on us?
Right.
We lost 1 time out of 20. Everybody got issues, man. I look around the NFC, man, and I don't see nothing but people.
I see food. I see
don't
traffic
see-
cones.
Right now,
traffic
it's
cones.
nobody to be feared.
It's nobody to be fair. We're still winning, and we're not even in our final form.
Right.
But as far as
And
the
we put-
Lions,
Go ahead.
but as far as Atlanta goes, Symone, they done, man. Ain't nothing they can do, man.
No, but I'm saying like, it's
might
tough,
pack it up.
y'all. Do y'all know how tough it is for me?
Nah, yeah, because
I don't understand how tough it is for you. Like, how tough is it?
Having a console for the past 5 years, all these months, all off season. Oh, they got this. They finally drafted Georgia boy defense, right? New defensive coordinator. Figured this year out. We got our franchise quarterback, and then this.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I saw Dylan at the game, and I said, bruh, we can go to the pro shop right now. We can get you laced, suited and booted. I got it on me. How much? What is going to cost? A little 500, 600? I got it. Get Eagle socks, drawers, jersey, hat. Come over to the light, bruh. I'm tired of this for you.
Yo,
I'm trying to. Y'all, they haven't made the playoffs since 2016.
Penix
Playoffs.
not a franchise quarterback, I don't think.
but here's the thing, right? If he do come to the side, it'll actually be an easy transition.
That's what I'm saying.
We ain't gonna kill you.
He
That's
go
an
to more
easy
Eagles
transition.
games than he go to Falcons games a year.
That's an easy transition.
Cause why would you want to go somewhere where they're gonna lose? I heard they got a Chick-fil-A. I heard the stadium nice. I heard they got reclining chairs, but everybody who lose got like the greatest stadium of all
They
time.
do. Clark
Think about
had
it. All the losers got really, really good stadiums. They want you to come
Dallas,
they want you to come to the
Dallas.
spa,
the
at
Raiders.
the stadium. They want you to get
Raiders.
they want you to get a foot rub at the stadium because you're gonna leave upset.
They said Penix got to take off that do-rag.
It's too
He
late now.
said
He got
he
that
powers
line.
the
I know that do-rag line permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Whole forehead probably a different shade. The do-rag was goofy anyway. Then he threw a pick on a 2-yard pass, a pick 6.
Crazy,
Trash.
bro. You know, I just look at, again, like you said, LB, I look at the NFC and I'm saying to myself, who should I really respect? Nobody beat me yet. Nobody beat this shit.
Nobody, baby.
Like, okay, yeah, like the Lions. I'm sorry, but we done been here. We done been here before with the Lions. Oh, yeah, the Lions got the offense putting up the numbers. We've been there before. We've seen this dance already. We've seen this movie before. Like the Lions ain't doing nothing that I ain't seen them do before, and I still don't believe in them. Why should I?
Look solid, but they do not put no fear in my heart. Like they look like they look like
I
a
don't
good
believe
football
them.
team.
I don't believe them.
They look like a
Listen,
good football team.
First of all, Lamar Jackson is mid. I don't care whoever want to do whatever about what I said. When the lights that bright, when it's LED lighting, prime time game,
Here
when
we
you're going
go.
when you're going up against another dog, my man look mid.
Here we
He
go.
got sacked.
Honestly-
Yeah,
Hold
let's
on.
go. Let's go there. He's
Hold
got sacked.
on. Let me.
He got
hold
sacked.
on.
He got
Can I-
sacked 7 times. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a ghost in the pocket. He looked like he was seeing ghosts in the pocket. I just witnessed the quarterback come back from 19 down. I'm not used to watching mediocrity when it's time to put on.
And he also blew, and they also blew a 15-point lead against the Bills in week 1.
What we
Like,
talk about here?
My thing, see,
I'm not used to that because when I see these so-called elites, when I see the 1% that these people like to claim these guys are, and I see them fold, and I look to myself and I'm like, well, Jalen Hurts wouldn't have did that. If they was down 7, Lamar could have just tied the game up. He didn't do it. Got sacked, running around looking goofy.
And
Jalen
also-
don't do that type of stuff.
What?
bro.
and also, I got to hold Derrick Henry accountable as well. He
So
fumbled
what?
in that game.
Hold
No. I'm not taking.
accountable
No,
if you
I'm
want.
with you. I'm actually with you with the. I'm LB. I'm actually with you with the Lamar Jackson conversation because I know you said put the LED light on him. No, put the blue light on him. You want this? Is why I say the blue light because when you first look at the surface, you see the accolades, you see the yards, you see the touchdown, you see the flashy plays, but that blue light going to expose that hidden stain on you. And the reality is, I have not seen this man will his team to victories. If it ain't a blowout, they not beating nobody.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool with what Derrick Henry did. I understand what Derrick Henry did. He fumbled. That was bad. But Derrick Henry ain't take 7 sacks though.
Y'all, that shot on the sideline where Derrick collapsed on that bitch.
Yeah, he couldn't even slam his helmet down. He almost fell over.
Why did they have to show that so dramatic in slow-mo? When they
did
get
he
to
have
the sideline, he said,
he's having a bad start to the season. I think he fumbled
3 fumbles in 3
yeah,
games.
he's had a fumble in every game.
Yeah. I like Lamar, man, but like Lamar,
My thing
Lamar
is,
he was
Lamar
missing.
is
Lamar
still-
was missing wide open throws yesterday. Too high, out of bounds. There was a lot going on for Lamar.
Lamar is still a great quarterback. I'm not saying Lamar is no scrub. Lamar is no bum. You do have to take a lot into context, including the turnovers, including the drops last season from other players in the playoffs, turnovers. Does Lamar have that killer instinct like Jalen Hurts has? Absolutely not. But Lamar ain't no scrub.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, he the regular season champion. He can hang that banner all he want. He can hang them divisional. He can hang those division banners all he want. We in it for the gusto. We in it for the gold. We ain't settling for bronze. Some guys.
I ain't saying he no scrub, but it's like, okay, then what is he? He not a champion.
He just another guy that's talented. He's another guy.
He's a great quarterback.
Okay.
He not elite. He great. He in that second tier.
They got him. They got him third. They got Pat, Allen, Lamar. That's always the order.
Yeah, he needs to move down.
Right
they got
now,
him in elite. They have him in elite. I will put him
also have it now.
under
Allen,
elite.
They got it. Allen, Lamar, Pat now. Pat, they taking some stars off of Pat jacket right now. And the only thing Pat got right now going for is the accolades.
They just tired. They just tired of Pat winning. They tired of Pat winning, but it's like you can't take no stars off his jacket if you ain't do it in the postseason though. Somebody in a whole nother conference had to take the stars off Pat jacket. The Bills ain't never take the stars off Pat jacket. The Ravens ain't never take the stars off Pat jacket in the playoffs. We had to take the stars off Pat jacket for y'all. So it's like, Josh Allen is legitimately elite though. That's a legit elite. Josh Allen is legitimately elite.
Yeah. The things I've seen him do.
Yeah, he's legitimately elite. And I've seen everybody do special stuff. Jalen, Lamar, you know what I mean? Josh Allen, Pat. But
I'll be honest, if Josh Allen never had to run up against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, let's just say he had some runs where Patrick Mahomes wasn't on the bracket for him, he gets to the Super Bowl.
It's unacceptable to think like that, in my opinion, though, because you can't beat a man in 4 tries.
I'm with you on that, by the way. I'm just saying hypothetically, like that's how bad it's been for them in the playoffs. Like if they just can't, if Mahomes didn't exist, he gets there. But the reality is, if you can't beat this one guy once, to get to the Super Bowl. Come on, we got a problem.
Yeah, we got a problem. Him and Jalen has no. I think a lot of people get auraed to death when they go against certain quarterbacks. And I think that's going to be the downfall of a lot of teams this year when they play us. The aura of us is going to scare them. They already scared of the tush push. Bro, it's ours for the taking.
I agree with you on that. And again, the Rams, that's a good football team. That's not like just some bad team that had your number and you managed to come back. That's a good football team. And a lot of people had them beating us. And they had us in the first half. But it's a reason to play 2 halves.
That's a good football team that we absolutely own. And when you own somebody the way that we own the Rams, you get the honey baked glazing that you've been getting in the media. You see Matt Ryan running around here glazing like a donut shop. The Rams can come away from this game saying we're just as good, if not better than the Philadelphia Eagles. How?
He said that after the game?
Yes. Simone, listen. After the game.
It's like, no, let me finish what he said. Then he said it's because they're going to walk away from this saying we're going to see them again. Well, buddy, you was up 28-3 in the Super Bowl. You never seen Tom Brady again.
Yeah, you can't talk. He can't talk like that.
Yeah, never seen the playoffs again.
Some of these guys get in front of these microphones and they get short-term memory loss. You can't talk like that.
Some of these guys get in front of these microphones and they love their buddies to the end of time. They love their buddies more than they love their lady at home.
Wait, who is his buddy?
Stafford, apparently.
Stafford.
Oh,
Stafford. He want to glaze and make his buddy feel good. Not want to say, oh, my buddy blew a 19-point lead. Oh, they can walk away with their head held high. How can you? Y'all should be distraught all week.
Because here's
That
the thing,
just
right?
goes
Let's
to
take it
show how we are the upper echelon of this year. Coming
Symone.
close to beating us is an award for these teams. Coming close
But Symone,
is
here's
an
what's
award.
crazy
That
about
shows
it.
what a different category we in.
Yes. Here's what's crazy about it, right?
Like they are doing a victory lap because they almost beat us in week 3.
I take something totally different from what he saw. My mindset is, if I couldn't beat him then, when am I ever going to beat him? We had him. If I'm the Rams, I'm saying to myself, we had these motherfuckers dead to rights. We had a 19-point lead. A 19-point lead. How if I can't beat him with a 19-point lead, when am I ever going to be able to beat him? Because we're not going to play that bad again.
You absolutely right. It don't even make. Did you walk away after you blew that lead in the Super Bowl thinking that we better than them? How could you have thought that? How could you have thought that? You probably walked away thinking like, damn, they played with us this whole time, had us thinking we would. Bow Wow was on the sideline, Ludacris, Jermaine Dupri,
2 Chainz.
The entire ATL rap scene was on the sideline. Everybody doing the heel toe, drinking, popping champagne. They thought it was over. Then they all lost, and they all sat there. They all sat there looking crazy.
But why do the Rams feel like we are their rivals? Like, y'all heard Kyron Williams after the game, all smiling.
Yeah.
We know we close. We know we're going to get them next time. Man, I hate the Eagles.
It's always next time, ain't it?
I'm fired up. This really motivated me. They don't know what they did. This really fired us up for the rest of the season. What?
Wait.
Another bum.
Worry about the Niners.
Wait, they said they was motivated after the divisional round loss. When that motivation gonna kick in?
Bro, you want to know how motivated they thought they was? Didn't Jared Verse bet his chain? You got Jalen Carter walking around with Jared Verse chain on, and it had to be some wager. Either I'm keeping that or I'm wearing it. Is that a real thing?
So some people are saying that Jalen. He said it because some people are saying Jalen Carter had the chain on at the beginning of the game.
But Jalen Carter never won number 8.
I know. I'm just saying. Some people were saying. I saw multiple people saying that he had it on before the game. Now I don't know if that's true.
So he just let him rock it.
Well, Streets is saying we don't even know if that's his chain. Now, to me, it looks like he took his chain because they had the combo in the end zone before the game, and then he got on number 8 after. But then multiple people were.
Bro, because when you go back to the playoff game, remember when they had the convo in the end zone at the playoff game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jared Verse was walking around, and Jared Verse was talking like, "Yeah, that 77 grand gonna look good in my pocket." Like they bet their game checks on the game potentially.
So that's what they saying. Someone said that's his chain. He had it on last week. His grandma gave him that chain. That's what they're saying in the chat right now. Somebody's saying they think they bet it in the divisional game last year. So he wore it to the game.
People grandmamas buying them bust down number 8 chains. That don't even look like no grandma. They ain't no grandma gift.
My grandma ain't buying no.
Somebody said it sure as hell ain't a Dory Jackson chain.
Right.
Someone said it was last year's playoff game. So they bet it last year.
Oh, he brought it to him for this game. Cause this is probably the first time he's seen him since.
But what's number 8? What's number 8 for Jalen Carter? Because he wore 88 in college, didn't he?
Number 8. Number 8 is Jared Verse number. That's what I know.
Right. Look, I don't know.
What's from Friday? Y'all know I ain't never seen Friday.
Oh my God, you never.
They in the comments talking about stuff. That's from Friday.
When he was like, my grandmama gave me that chain. You never seen that? Movie?
I'm about to show you something real quick. You about to.
Don't show it, man. You gonna get us a copyright,
bro?
No, not for Friday. It's let me just show it to you real quick, because Joe Castro made a meme with this shit. This shit is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh my, I was rolling, yo. I was crying.
Someone said they thought it was CJ Chain. There must be new people in this chat because y'all would already know I ain't seen that.
Just look at this shit.
You got my 40, homie. I don't have nothing. Yeah, you got something. Why you tripping, Debo? Sure, fuck, I knock your ass out.
Oh man, that's messed up. Why don't you give him back his chain?
What chain?
Yeah, what channel?
How do people be doing them edits?
Who the hell is that? Puka Nakua on the end?
Yeah, it's Puka.
Yeah. I'm weak, even though I don't
Dog.
know the reference.
Dog, you gotta. I don't want to hold you accountable for this no more, man. You either gonna watch the movie or you not. But
Symone, you ain't gonna go see The Long Walk? Take Dylan.
Didn't you say that was depressing? I'm not trying to be sad.
It ain't.
It's not.
It's not depressing. It's gonna have you glued to it.
It's gonna have you glued.
Is it sad?
You gonna have to. Yeah, some parts of it do get sad. I almost cried, man.
Let me look at the description.
I cried twice. I cried twice for sure. Yo, that scene.
I did watch Sinners.
Why would you be in there crying though? I almost cried. Why you didn't stop yourself?
I tried, bro. I tried. I want to say it by myself. And I'm watching this, John. And I'm trying my hardest to thug it out, bro. But
it's Stephen King.
It was hard, bro. Like that scene.
You said it's always Stephen King.
No, I know he has like good books.
Oh yeah, Stephen King has
what time
books.
period is this movie set in?
It's a dystopian society. Like it's like future. Like it's dystopian.
Okay, I'll watch it then.
Yeah,
I didn't know this sounded like something sad back in the day.
Nah. Ain't nothing like this. But
they talking about some Cam Newton.
Listen, bro. I ain't one of them niggas that like I could watch.
Vulnerably speaking, I cried.
Bro, listen. If something get to me, it get to me, bro. I ain't got no shame in my game, bro. I love movies.
It takes me a lot to cry in a movie.
No, that joint. No, you might cry in that one. You might.
But also, I don't like movies that's gonna make me want to cry.
But it's one of those things like you don't think it's gonna get you there. You don't think it's gonna take you there till it gets you.
Did y'all
the movie makes you connect with the characters.
Did y'all cry in Sinners?
The way the story is told.
No.
Then you have to see what happens. It's like it makes you think friendship is beautiful. It just makes so many emotions, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it.
LB,
you're not gonna watch it, Symone.
You're not gonna watch it.
Now, am I probably gonna wait till Netflix? Probably.
No. Go to.
You gotta see it in theaters. You gotta see it in theaters. You gotta see it.
I've been on the roll in the theaters lately. I went to go see Freakier Friday. I saw what else I see? Fantastic Four in theaters.
Okay.
I was disappointed by that, but I saw it too.
What was you disappointed by?
It was trash. So I legit have probably like 65 original Marvel comics. I don't know who the hell this is.
I didn't think it was trash, but I definitely think it could have been better. I didn't think it was trash though.
It was
there
trash.
were some flaws I saw in the movie.
Superman was better, but Superman was better.
I like Superman.
Yeah, but
I
no,
saw
the
that
Long Walk.
I've been going to the movies.
The Long Walk, man, you got to see that LB
I go to the movies every time.
I'm there like maybe 2-3 times a month. I'm always at the movies.
I might go see it Friday night. I might go see Long Walk Friday night.
There's this scene in the movie where one of the young boys about to die, and he said, "Just
hold on, why are you telling the movie?"
You listen, everybody. You're never gonna know.
No, first of all,
you're never gonna know what I'm talking about.
He's about to tell the movie.
You're never gonna know what I'm talking about.
No. Go on, move on. Talk about some G you saw on Sunday. You about to tell the movie because you did the same thing with Sinners. You sat up here and say, "Oh, when he died, oh, it don't matter." How it don't matter?
I didn't tell you who though. I didn't tell you who though.
Superman was good. Superman was not good.
The new one was actually good. It was better than Fantastic Four.
It was good family fun. It wasn't like
I don't see. I'm from Marvel. Just when the Avengers was done, after they killed Thanos, it just fell off, man. Everything fell off superhero movie wise for me. You got to understand, Marvel in the movies from Captain America, that was the first one, I think. Then they got
Iron Man.
Then the Captain Americas and the Thors, and it all tying into.
That's different. That's the next level movie right now. That's hard to replicate.
Well,
bro. That was like that was 20 years of our life. I feel like
it was.
It was
to make all of the movies and to make them connect. That was a big part of our lives.
They definitely fell off. I agree. Was Superman like, a must-see movie? No. But Superman was some good family fun. I went with my parents. Dad had a little chuckle. I had a little chuckle. We all left the theater feeling good for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? It won't like
Yo,
There was some
a
good family
great
fun, I guess.
movie, but
speaking of that,
Superman was entertaining.
did y'all see F1?
No.
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool. They should win some awards for that, and the long walk should win some awards.
F1 was
F1
tough.
was good. It was good, but that's Brad Pitt.
Like I saw that joint in like the IMAX, the biggest screen you could see it on, bro. And we had the seat. We had the seats that moved with the movie. It was shaking and shit. So imagine those driving
flashing
scenes,
a little mist out and all of that. Sometimes,
bro. All of that, dog. That movie is something you got to experience in the theaters. Like it's one of those movies that take you on it's an experience.
so I go to so many movies at this point in my life because like now you could get a gourmet meal, sushi, get some whiskey,
dinner in the movie, literally.
I always had
like
meals that I was bringing into the theater.
You just bringing your own food to the movies?
Yes,
You
and I
can't go to the
still
movies
do.
with that.
I mean,
I'll be walking in with a whole big old tote bag. 2 tickets, please.
The furthest me and my wife go, we bring our own beverages. That's the furthest we go.
I bring my own popcorn because I don't like all that butter they got on the popcorn. So I got to bring.
How the hell you bring your own popcorn? You just get your own bag?
We did that before.
But
what you do is it's easy. All you gotta do is just get a Ziploc bag full of your own popcorn, and we actually collect. So like at the movie theaters, you know how they got like the signature like bins, the signature popcorn buckets.
Mm-hmm.
We collect those. So we just bring whatever one we want to bring, have our own popcorn in the Ziploc, and then when we get to our seats, we go back, put butter on that shit, and get back to our seat. Keep it player, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'd be like, I'd be like, yo, ain't nobody. We'd be like, nobody ain't cooking. Let's see what's out in the movies. Because the movie's got what movie out? The movie's got a whole menu.
Yeah, they do.
I know.
They get a blanket, reclining chairs.
See, that's the thing. I be getting too cozy at the theater.
Yeah, they sell blankets now. That's crazy. For sure.
No, yeah, I go to one called I go to a joint called I Pick. It's good. It's a good movie.
I heard I Picks. I go to like Cinemark and all that like around here.
Okay. Yeah.
But no, like just bringing the full circle back to football. You know, I'm looking at this Eagles team, and I'm saying to myself, they're damn near a cinematic masterpiece. The way they give you all the different emotions that movies can give you. Like I'm looking at this team, and I'm saying to myself, see what I did there?
No, weak. That was great work. Great work. The way you did that with a straight face was.
What did you do? I missed it.
Oscar, everything.
I be trying to be a pro, Symone, but she.
No, that was good.
Speaking of pro, y'all saw Symone calling that game. I was like, yo, I was gonna text you, but you were probably gonna like what I was gonna say. I was like, man, you don't talk like that in real life. It was so well done. It was like I don't even know the name of the teams. It was like the Razorbacks have the ball. Oh, what an explosive run! I was like, this is real shit happening right here. I was like, that girl don't talk like that. I just saw her a couple weeks ago. She don't talk like that in real life.
Simone's skill set is crazy.
That's how I really gotta be locking in because my English.
No, you was locked in. And you and Buddy. Then the screen panned out. You know, real televised shit. The screen.
She be code switching like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not even code switching.
Who gave you some training? Who gave you some training? There's no training that went with that.
That's just
repetition. Just repetition.
You just know the
game. You mean training
as
far as what?
Like as far as like when the co-host is speaking, when the other dude is speaking, like you're like looking at him, engaging in what he's saying, and then you get your point. It was like like you went through some course or something.
Oh, that's just doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talented, right? That's just what it is. It's just coming to territory,
talent.
Right?
Yeah, you gotta be getting those reps in. But that's not code switching. That's just a professional.
No. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
No, I'm messing with you. But
you have to carry yourself a certain way on the air.
For sure. And
it's more so like speaking. So you gotta hit all kinds of audiences. Like
you gotta be able to illustrate what you're seeing with your words.
Exactly.
You gotta be real. You gotta be real colorful.
Calling the game is hard because as locked in as I be in, I can't do it.
I was scared.
I was nervous. The other Eagles creators, they call like 100 call every damn game. He sit there and watch it while he's streaming. He call every game. That's hard to do for me.
Yeah, because I'd be too emotionally invested in the game. I can't do that. But no, like I think I think that's tough. Like, I mean, you out there calling a game like Jalen Hurts is calling in the second half. You was just in your zone.
Definitely. Was
Yeah, that was my first game, so I was a little nervous.
What's your
but
first football game?
That was my first. Yeah, calling a football game. That was my first time.
Oh, because you've been calling baseball and basketball.
Yes.
You called the whole basketball game before?
Huh?
You called the whole basketball game?
Yeah, I've done some basketball games like Georgia State, Morehouse.
And that's even more fast paced.
Yeah,
you literally just talking.
So the thing about basketball is much more fast paced, but it's easier to keep up with the rosters. You can see the players' faces.
Mm-hmm.
You only got 10 players on the court at a time. Most of the time, it's the same 10. With football, it's just so much moving parts. All the substitutions, the flags. You got 22 people on the field at a time. Then with the special teams unit, different people at a time. It's just so much to manage and keep up with.
Pronouncing guys' names and writing
more names.
Writing it phonetically, so when you read it, you can say how it's supposed to be said versus how it's spelled. Like, because I had did camera work for for a live soccer game, and I noticed that some of the commentators and the play-by-play, what they do is next, because they got a sheet where everybody name and number next to it, right? And some names, if it's difficult, they write it phonetically. So when they say it, they can say exactly how it's supposed to be said versus how it looks. Because sometimes people names said differently how it looks. So I've seen so many different tricks people do to do their job, man. It's honestly remarkable what they do. It's not easy.
Supers we got? These people blowing me up real quick.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on. Go ahead to supers. But somebody said they would cuss on air. That's why I don't be cussing on any of my videos.
Right.
I feel you.
So I don't even come into a habit of cuss. I don't say anything that I wouldn't want me to slip up and say live. I don't say in real life, even on.
That's smart. That's smart.
On and off the camera, like even when the camera's off, I don't cuss because I don't want to slip up and say something. I will. You hear how these people be having these slip ups?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I need y'all to hold the supers down.
We got a good amount of super chats.
We got you, bro. It's 16 of them. We got you.
I believe it, man, because y'all some stars. People want to get their point out to y'all, and
we got you, Brody. We got you. All right, dog.
Damn it, man.
All right, here we go. So let's see here. Let's start to close the show out because we had a phenomenal show, man. And again, man, Symone, again, want to show love to you. You do tremendous work, man. You always
I appreciate it.
You're a globetrotter, and you somebody that I aspire to be as far as your work ethic and everything, man. So I appreciate you for always making time for the show. Broad Street Bully with the $2 super chat, man. Thank you for the donation, dog. We appreciate you. Rocco 901 with the $9.99 super sticker. Thank you, my guy. It means a lot to us.
You, Rocco.
Appreciate it. Broad Street Bully back again. He says Drew Brees is a hater. Yeah, I heard Drew Brees. I heard he said our offense. I heard him say our offense is boring. I heard him say that. Well, guess what? My guy is a Super Bowl champion, just like you, and he been to 2 when you only was able to get your ass to 1. And we also know you MAGA. So pump your brakes, dog.
Not you coming. You had no time for
Yo. Honestly, I don't know that for a fact. All I know is that he said some foul shit a few years ago, and it came all weird. But I don't know that for a fact. I'm just messing around. Anyway, Broad Street Bully, thank you for the super chat, bro.
Appreciate you.
Big Dog 5215 with a $2 super chat. He said Kevin Patullo opened the playbook finally. No more Pop Warner. Listen, man, I was so pissed off. Even though we won that game, I said I can't even give him credit for that win, man. I can't give him credit. I feel like Jalen Hurts is calling that offense in the second half. But I know realistically, Patullo was calling some plays. I can't just say he wasn't.
Yeah, but I mean, the win was credited to overall Jalen Hurts. Obviously, what the players did on the field, but that moment with Jalen Hurts checking him, that is what the win is credited to. Like, I
agree 100%.
And now the ball is in KP's court to continue this moving forward. Because like Jalen said, this can't just be a one-time thing. Like, we have to make an assertive effort to make sure, we're doing what we need to do offensively.
For sure. Shout out Big Dog. Anthony Chops, my guy, he says the comments from Jalen about, quote, playing not to lose and telling of what the real issue is. KP let them free in the second half and we cooked. Any Jalen slander is just pure hate. Real ones know what's on KP. I agree 100%, bro. Like, first of all, it's not complicated 3-by-1. AJ isolated on the island. Force the DB to make a decision. It's very simple. AJ Brown you can't stop him. You can't stop him one-on-one. You can't. So that's why when you put AJ in these bunch formations, it make it easy to cover him. You got to isolate AJ and then do whatever you want to do with everybody else. Put AJ on his side by himself and let him do him. Shout out to my man Ant. Milton Johnny with the super chat. Thank you, man. He says, my wife and I were so excited when we won. We didn't realize Jordan Davis ran it back for a touchdown until we got back to our hotel. Yeah, because once people saw the block, they just stopped. They just start hugging each other. But I'm watching the game. When he blocked it, I had to double. I'm like, wait, is he running with this shit?
Right. At first, I couldn't tell either because it's just like the mad scramble kind of thing. Like,
yeah,
you just so focused on the block, like game over, block. You know what I mean?
Yes, Symone. I don't know if you noticed. They say he recorded the fastest speed of a 330-pounder. They said no 330-pounder ever ran that fast in an NFL game before.
18.5 miles per hour.
Yo, ridiculous.
Shout out to Jordan Davis.
Shout out to him. It's guys coming to the season all the time talking about, I'm in the best shape of my life. And sometimes it don't really pan out that way. He is playing significantly more snaps than he's ever played in his career. I think he's averaging about 40 snaps a game now. That's like double what he was doing in his career prior to that. Like he's completely transformed his body. Like the way he hawked down Matthew Stafford on that 3rd and 2, and then still had the energy left to do what he did in this game, just speaks to his conditioning.
Right.
Did you see him after the game talking? My man needed the oxygen machine.
Yeah. And he said something. It was like an interview a little bit later. He was like, I would usually still be out of breath at this point. Like after that run, just like credit to his conditioning. Like that got to feel good, bro.
Yeah. Just to know, like, it's always amazing when you've been doing something to change your life and you get faced with that situation that exposes that for the better or for the worse. And it really just shows you, the work I've done really paid off. That's addictive. I know that's addictive. Because I know you be in the gym heavy. Like I know like the past few years you've been in your gym bag, and you just like, I know you feel the difference in just your energy, your attention to detail, and just seeing it. I know it translates to your work, in real life. I know it does.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shaq B93. He says KP is the one slowing down Saquon. Is he allergic to calling run plays to the outside? Yo, facts, bro. Why do we keep running into the teeth of the defense? To get creative with these run fits. It's a shame.
Appreciate
it. My man Werv with the super chat. He says, I hope they're looking at the Chiefs tape because Todd Bowles will be blitzing. Well, listen, the Chiefs blitz Jalen Hurts more than he has ever in his career. There's nobody. The Buccaneers can't blitz us any more than what the Chiefs did in that game. They can't. Like nobody's like that was the most Jalen Hurts has been blitzed in his NFL career. Like all Todd Bowles can do is match that or do it less. He can blitz every play.
Yeah.
So,
and at this point, I mean, we already know what we're going to get from Todd Bowles. Like,
even the Rams tried to blitz in the second half. They tried to start blitzing him, and they couldn't. It was
Jalen Hurts knows what he's going to get from Todd Bowles.
Yeah, for sure.
At this point, so it's just the ball is just in our court.
I agree. Green Wingman with the super chat. He says, and thank you for the $20, man. We appreciate this. He says, how much of a concern is that we can't scheme players open? This team relies solely on pure talent. Even during the comeback, you didn't see any dynamism in the play calling. Just the same going Hank routes perform. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like you saw go balls, comeback routes, you saw the out routes. But what you also saw was because sometimes when you're that good, you don't got to overcomplicate it. But I understand when you see teams like the Lions and they just find ways to just get guys and artists. I understand it, right? I understand it. But we saw Dallas Goedert wide open down the middle on the seam because of what AJ Brown's able to do one-on-one. And sometimes you got guys that they just able to kill you one-on-one, and it's really that simple. It also speaks to Jalen Hurts' accuracy, right? Because he had to put the ball in some places where only the receiver can get it. And A.J. Brown had one catch where on a comeback route where he broke the tackle. He didn't just let the ball come to him. He extended his hands and snatched the ball out of the air. So, I mean, look, these guys are talented. And when you got guys that's this talented, sometimes all they got to do is shine through. But I will admit, Greeny, you have to make it easier for these guys. I do agree with that 100%.
Appreciate the super chat.
Devontae Jones with the super chat. He says Ja'Cory Bennett and Adoree Jackson might be injured. It's Ringo time. Tampa expect Godwin to come back this week. We'll see, because he's been dealing with some things, and I don't expect him to be at 100%. He's not going to be able to affect that game the way they think.
Yeah, and he's been injured since last year, like on and off.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Kyrios with the super chat says, if we beat the Bucks with competency, we might not lose a game. This Eagles team is so battle tested. That game was pure championship DNA. Pure championship DNA, the way they took over that game. Unstable Eric with the super chat says, Hurts out Coach McVay. Him as QB plus OC might as well stay that way. That's how
Right.
Peyton and Brady did it. Just give Jalen the situation and let him handle the plan of action. Field general, right? Go all in on it. Jalen Hurts was really orchestrating that game, man. It was remarkable. I mean, to orchestrate a 17-play, 91-yard drive, gotta have it. And then they needed every bit of those drives. Game-winning touchdown on 4th and goal. Come on, man. Just remarkable.
And then, this whole Sean McVay. Nick Sirianni is what? 4-0 versus Sean McVay?
Correct. Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts are 4-0 against Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford. And Sean McVay in his entire career, I think he's like 1-5 against the Eagles.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Right. No, and that's what I'm saying. And that's why when Matt Ryan says what he said about, if I'm the Rams, I feel good about how I played this team. You blew a 19-point lead. We beat y'all in the division round last year. We beat y'all 3 times in the last 10 months. How are you feeling confident? How would you feel? Like this was the best shot they ever gonna have to beat us, and they blew it. It don't get no easier than the way they had it. We was giving it to you at this point. We're not gonna play that bad ever again. We're not.
So, yeah, it's a delusion. It's a cloud of delusion that they have surrounding them. But I'm seeing that Tristan Wirfs and Chris Godwin are trying to be back this week.
Trying is the word. Trying.
Yeah.
Which means
so that update was 2 days ago. So we'll see what happens this week as far as like the practice report for them.
Yeah, I'm not confident in that. I do think it's important for the Eagles to be up on a couple scores, because Baker Mayfield does have a propensity to lead game-winning drives, just to call it what it is. He's been doing that since last year. Thank you, Unstable Eric, for your super chat. Bringing the Broad Street Bully with another super chat. He said Drew Brees was hating too. Yeah, man. It's all good, though. We come with the territory, man. Alex with the super chat says Lamar forces the pocket passer gimmick. That's why he gets sacked when he shouldn't, because he's back there dancing instead of taking off. What's interesting, man? Lamar Jackson, all jokes aside, he's supremely talented, and he has all the accolades. If he ever gets over the hump, he's an instant Hall of Famer. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer now, but it's just one of those things like, if he ever gets over the hump, his resume is complete. His resume is complete if he ever gets over the hump. But the question is, will he? And I don't know if he ever will, just based off of the way the AFC is constructed. The Chargers are getting better. The Jets are getting better. I know they lost, but the Jets are getting better. The Browns got that defense. The Steelers got something going on over there that people like. The Chiefs are still the Chiefs.
Get out their own way. Like the Ravens
they spent all that money on that defense, and they
had injuries. They did have injuries on the defense.
Who they lose?
Jair didn't play.
I thought he was a healthy scratch. I could be wrong though. I don't know if I'm right on that.
One of their D linemen was hurt.
Okay, was it Matabuki?
They still, now that's not any excuses. I mean, but still, they just can't get out there. It's like they cursed. Like, you know how like the little boys are in the playoffs, like can have a great regular season, and once they get in the playoffs, they kind of like the AFC version.
Yeah, and they more likable. Yeah, man, we'll see, man. Lamar, he's talented. He's one of the best we've ever seen, but you can't. You got to win these games, man. I'm sorry. Like that loses. They're 1-2, and they only beat the Browns. Think about that. They lost to 2 playoff teams, and they only beat the Browns. That's not a good look.
So they said 2 defensive linemen was out and Jair. Yeah, it's got to be coaching. You seen
Yeah.
that graphic where it was like all the close games that they end up, all the games where they had huge leads where they end up blowing them.
I didn't
That's
see it. I didn't see
coaching.
it. It has
When
to
they
be.
lost that game to the Bills, the graphic came out and it was so many like games where they had like double-digit leads in the fourth that they ended up blowing.
Ridiculous, man. Joel Ramos with the super chat says Rams through the stages of grief. They in the denial stage.
Right.
No, honestly, I understand like Kyron Williams trying to show confidence in that post game, but you can hear it in his voice.
Right. That smile, that was so fake. That was such a coping smile.
We're in their head. The Eagles are in their heads. Something's off there. So we'll see how that goes. Let's continue with the super chat, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We appreciate the love. Let's keep it going. Where are we? Kivo the Prince with the super chat. Kivo the Prince with the super chat. Let's see here. Hey, y'all, Symone laptop just died. She's gonna be back in a second. I'm gonna hold us down until then. Let's see here. All right. I'm looking at Kivo the Prince with the super chat. There she goes. She back. Got it. All right. Boom.
My laptop had died.
You all good? We almost finished anyway. We just gotta get through these super chats. So Kivo the Prince says first half, Jalen only checked out of 3 plays. Second half, he checked out of 11. Jalen called out Kevin and said we plan not to lose instead of playing to win. Jalen had to check him on the sideline. Yeah, man. Sometimes it be like that, bro. Like sometimes Jalen tries to be a good soldier too much for me sometimes.
Yeah.
And I get it. You don't want to be that guy that's just you want to trust your coaches. I get that because he comes from that. His dad coached him all his life. He's a coachable player. But it comes a point in time where he gotta just be like, yo, all right, what you saying not making sense, and it's not working. So
and you gotta pull rank. Like this my team at the end of the day. Like all these OCs coming and going. I'm the Super Bowl MVP. Like and he know like all this, he's gonna get the blame for everything at the end of the day. So sometimes you gotta get out of check.
Can you imagine if they lost that game? Like if it would have if it would have stayed the way it was, like they lose like I don't know, let's say they lose 14-38. Like, can you imagine?
Right. That would oh my goodness.
-1 passing yards in the first half. They would have came for Jalen Hurts' head. Maurice Steele with the super chat says Deadpool saved the marble.
I hated Deadpool.
Some people would disagree with that.
Deadpool was the most annoying 3 hours I've ever spent.
No, I enjoyed that. It was fun. They were way back.
He just talked way too much in that last movie. Like, oh my gosh, my ears were bleeding in the theater. Like, golly.
That's hilarious. Function with the $10 super chat says, do y'all think Patullo would make better play call decisions from the booth? No, because he needs some. No, because if he in the booth, I mean he could hide. No, I need him on the sideline so Jalen could punch on him if he need to.
Jalen taking the elevator up to at halftime.
He gonna be on the phone. He gonna be on the phone like
gonna come up to the booth at halftime, snatch that paper.
Oh my God. Dana Scott with the super chat. Thank you, Dana. She says, hey, my favorite people, them birds are resilient and we will be hard to beat. So happy for Jordan Davis and Big Fred. Yo, shout out to Fred Johnson.
Shout out to Fred.
We didn't give him enough flowers to show. Fred Johnson completely shifted that game because Matt Pryor was getting beat like a drum.
He should have been in from the jump, bro. But I mean, now we know. Like,
for sure.
I'm just so glad we brought him back.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. I couldn't agree with you more.
But
shout out to Ben Scott.
Them in the comments saying that's the point of Deadpool. Okay, then the point was to be annoying. Because when I tell you,
it worked, right? It worked.
Anytime I see that, he irked me so bad for them 3 hours that like anytime his name is mentioned, I'm going back in the shot. That's so funny. I'm pissed right now.
Lafayette Harrison with the $10 super. Thank you, Lafayette. And I think this is the last one. Hey, Eagles fam, excited about going to my first Eagle road game this year. Bird Gang. Hey, Lafayette, shout out to you. have fun, be safe. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get that win. You know how it go. You know the vibes.
Wait, which game are you going to?
Yeah, which game you going to, Lafayette? She says the road game, so she may be going to Tampa.
I'm gonna be in Tampa.
You be out.
So I might see you out there. Y'all know I got my captain's hat on. Aye.
Yeah, you know, and
Maybe me
sidebar.
and AJ Brown are the missing piece we need.
Oh man, but shout out to my man OD Marley, because he's technically right. Blade technically saved Marvel. Without Blade, Marvel was bankrupt and we don't get the movies we see today.
And also, if you're going to be talking, first of all, the whole point is not for me to be annoyed for 3 hours in the theater. Okay. There's plenty of movies with characters that are supposed to be annoying, but it's not to the point where I want to walk out the theater, find you in real life, and punch you in the face. Okay.
That is funny.
My ears were bleeding. Okay. Second of all, his jokes was not even funny. If you're going to be funny, be funny. He was just outright. I felt so bad for the Wolverine, y'all. Like, for real. Like, he annoyed me so bad, it went past the theater. Okay? I was ready to jump in Ryan Reynolds' DMs and tell him, shut the hell up.
Oh, my goodness. It's so funny, man, because to your point, because I enjoyed the movie, by the way, but to your point, though, Wolverine was annoyed enough for the both of y'all. Like, he was like...
He was not annoyed enough for me.
Oh man, he tried to kill that man in the car.
At least did he die?
No, he survived. Okay, Lafayette going to Minnesota. Okay, week 7 Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota's so nice.
Be careful out there. You know, get a little tricky for our kinfolk out there.
Now I went to Minnesota. I didn't go to the Vikings game, but I had a great time in the city.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. I won't be going to Minnesota. But like, y'all, that's our show. We appreciate y'all, man. This is a fun show, man. We try to get to it as much as we could. You know, we addressed the game. You know, our key observations. You know, we even got into a little bit of movie talk. We talked about the nature of the conference and the league. You know, contenders, things like that. Before we go, Symone, are there any teams in the league or in the conference right now that you're saying to yourself, we got to watch them?
First of all, they still talking about Deadpool. No, the movie did not do its job because the movie pissed me off, and I would never want to see him again. If I ever see anything advertised with him in it, I ain't seeing that shit. So it didn't do its job. Okay? It pissed me off. The nigga talked too much. Too much. Too much. What was your question? Because they tried to cap for Deadpool like he wasn't the most annoying thing I've seen on the screen my entire life.
Basically, I was just asking you, as far as contenders go or threats to who do you see in the conference or even in the league as threats to the Eagles?
I feel like the contenders at this moment, I don't necessarily feel like, you know, I'm not scared of anybody, but I feel like the contenders right now, just in
Oh, we lost Symone again. We lost her. But if I had to throw some contenders in there, I mean, you got to throw Buffalo in there as a contender. You got to throw Green Bay, you know, whether I want to like it or not. You got to throw Green Bay in there. You got to throw the Lions in there. You have to throw. You got to throw who else in there? You got to throw the Ravens in there. Unfortunately. Let's see.
Somebody called me, so it broke up.
No, you all good. All good. So who are your contenders right now?
Just overall or NFC?
You could do overall.
I would say Eagles, Bills, for sure. I would still probably say the Packers. I know they had a bad week. Got to see how they recover from that. Got to see how these Chargers keep looking. Definitely got to keep an eye on the Chargers.
Yeah.
We'll want to monitor the Bucks. I mean, they are getting some pieces. Like there's gonna be a point where Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Wirfs, they all healthy at one point, and that's gonna be dangerous. So definitely the Bucks, the Lions. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, we're pretty much in lockstep about that. You know, it's the first 3 weeks, and so much can change from here to playoff time. As we both know, as Eagles fans, we know how much this thing could change. So it is important to understand that, sure, there are certain teams who blew games this week or whatever it may be. They still have the talent to get it done. The question is, can they just figure it out? So we'll see how this thing goes. Overall, though, the Philadelphia Eagles still remain undefeated. They've been battle tested these first 3 weeks, which makes me feel fearless against any team. Like, I'm at a point now where not just my confidence in Jalen Hurts is at an all-time high, but I think if we ever lose a game, it's not because of something they did, it's something we did. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see any team beating us if we do what we want to do. Simple as that.
I feel like we need to have a movie TV segment.
they still killing you for this.
No, most of them is on my side. I don't know if
okay,
one of the girls in the chat giving like she or Ryan Reynolds super fan or something. I don't know if that's his aunt or somebody. But we need to have a movie segment or something.
Yeah, you got to watch movies for one in order for it to happen.
We watch a lot of the same, not like current to this day. There's some stuff I'm watching that y'all not watching. Like, I'm watching stuff. We just not necessarily all watching the same things. And, some people in the chat might be watching what I'm
watching.
On something.
Put me on something real quick. What you watching right now? Or what you discussing watching?
Right now, I'm watching Sneaky Pete on Netflix.
Sneaky Pete, what's that? That's not familiar. What is that?
It's basically like basically about this con artist who got into a little situation. See, I'm not telling the whole movie, but
Sneaky Pete. Okay, it's a show. That's a 3. It's an old show. It came out in 2015. Oh, Giovanni Ribisi's in this. Okay, I know who this guy is. All right.
See, I be watching stuff, and we watch a lot of the same stuff. I'm just not going back and watching stuff from 2001.
Are you more of a series person or a movie person?
I'm both. I just haven't seen a lot of those older movies, and I don't usually have an interest in seeing them because the movies y'all talking about, sometimes the acting is a little.
Because they cult classics, so it's like sometimes the acting style.
Still be watching stuff. I just haven't seen like Friday and stuff, but I be watching stuff. I'm about to watch that movie this weekend, the one y'all said.
Yeah, The Long Walk is good. Yeah, I think you should go see that for real though. Like that's a real good movie. You'll definitely get invested in the characters, and it's gonna make you feel something for sure. But nonetheless, y'all, it's been a hell of a show. I ain't gonna hold y'all hostage no more, man. We appreciate y'all for locking in. You guys have invested crazy today in the channel, man. The super chat's been going crazy. The viewership has been going crazy. So make sure you guys stay locked in. Make sure you guys continue to smash that like button. Stay subscribed. If you haven't already subscribed to the Linc Up, make sure you guys are subscribed. Subscribe to Symone with the Sport. She's doing some amazing work right now, as you guys already know. Subscribe to Lord Brunson. He's doing amazing work. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. You know how I'm carrying it here, man. Make sure I lock in later on as well. Me and my man Marcus Thomas going to be back again with the Bald Eagles podcast. Make sure y'all smash that like button and lock in with us at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central. And it's straight like that. Man, Eagles
all right,
3-0.
y'all. See some of y'all in Tampa.
For sure. Eagles 3-0. Fly, Eagles, fly. And we out here, y'all.